We going live. What's up, man? DT-Magnus Boxing Talk. My boy is doing his live stream right now. He's gonna slide in when the time is right. But I'm watching my boy right now on his live. Hold up. Let me get back to Myron. You see, we got my boy Myron. And new. Two-time. Huh? Two-time. Baby's up. Two-time. Not one time. Two-time. Two-time. And new. Two-time. Fuzzy two times. The furry lover. And fuzzy two times. Two-time. I know it. Two-time. Time on in, baby. Time on in. Two-time. We're gonna keep it I'm trying to keep it not too long, man. I got some stuff I gotta take care of, got some business to handle, but I had to do a nice little stream for y'all because AJ just became the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world. Two-time. Feel free, man. Feel free. Come on. No, I'm not. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for AJ. I'm not an AJ fan. I'm happy for him. I can't be happy for AJ. I can't be happy for him because he's a two-time champ. I can't be happy for the man. Everybody was talking about he wasn't going to win. He wasn't going to do this. He wasn't going to do that. And he was getting doubted and all that. So now I'm happy that he proved y'all wrong. Y'all mad at me? You an AJ fan. Because I wanted him to win. I predicted him to win. And he won.
And the new.
Two-time.
And the new. And the motherfucking new.
And new.
God. Hey.
And new.
And the new. Get them out of there. Where them haters at?
Where y'all at? Come on.
I told niggas.
Where y'all at? Speak on the two hands.
Oh my God. I told niggas, man. But niggas just wanted to pop their shit. Fat Boy couldn't see him. All he did was slack off. That was beautiful boxing, man. I told niggas the nigga could move. Niggas thought AJ was just some robotic, clunky niggas hating, man. Nah, the boy can box, man. The boy can box. Beautiful work.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
Let's go. Hey, order is restored to the
Order
boxing world.
You feel me? Order has been restored. Let's go.
The king is back.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Where y'all at now? Where y'all at?
Straight back. Man, I shot straight back after that fight.
I'm on my phone. I ain't going to show it the other way, but I'm streaming it right now. Watching it on my phone. Bloop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, that
Let's
joint,
go,
man.
champ. Shout out to my boy Tim Ryder Gray who slid me the dough to be able to watch this shit, bro. Shout out to my boy Tim Ryder Gray, bro. Appreciate you, bro, for donating me that bread so I can watch this shit, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
That's fire. That's hard. Shout out to the real one.
For real. Come on in here, Black. Come on in here, Black.
They ain't gonna come. They gonna be like, fuck Ruiz. He was a phony. You know what they gonna do. I can't tell you enough how happy I am. Yo.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go. Man. That nigga might have got 2 grams.
Hold up.
I had to do it twice. Talk us through the fight and how you carried it out. A man like me don't make no excuses. My boy Chisora said I can win this if I'm ready to DIE. And look, this is about boxing. I'm used to knocking guys out, you know what I'm saying? But last time I realized, hang on a minute, I hurt the man and I got caught coming in and I gave the man his credit. There was no excuses, right? But I said to myself, I'm going to correct myself and come again. I respect Andy and his family, his trainers so much. I just wanted to put on a great boxing masterclass and also show the sweet science of this lovely sport. It's about hitting and not getting hit.
Physically, we can see the difference. Lighter, faster, but mentally, was there a difference, a change in mentality as well?
Never a change in mentality. You know the saying, stay hungry, stay humble. I'm hungry, I'm humble in defeat, and I'm going to remain humble in victory. And I just want to say thank you to Andrew Ruiz and his family. I want to say thank you to everyone in Saudi Arabia. I want to say thank you to all the traveling fans, all of my supporters. And I want to say thank you to God and thank you to Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn, all my team. Respect to Tom Hall, my mentor, Matchroom, Rob McCracken, Angel, Joby, Jamie, Chris, Gatman, Mark Ellison, Mike Loosemore, Rob Madden, man, Self, Henry, 258 Management. I don't know what to say. I could just keep on going on. Soapbox London, Sky Sports, The Zone, and everyone in this building, let's go!
Let's go.
How difficult is it to keep a cool head when someone like Andy Ruiz is marching you down over 12 rounds?
It's all about preparation. As I said, one day when I release a book, I'll talk through my career. Listen, careers are all about experience. There's no losing, there's no winning. It's just about creating great memories in this game that we all love. I took my L and I bounced back. Anyone could do it. Life is a roller coaster. What do you want me to do? Give up. I hear some man say, oh, I should retire. Come on, man. Well, Andy, are you ready to retire? Are you ready to retire? Exactly, he's a warrior. Maybe I'm a warrior. Please respect us. That's what we love to do. I respect Andy.
So let's answer that question. It's 1-1. Let's talk about the future. Would you do it again?
Without a doubt. Listen, if you heard, we're going to do it a third.
Andy, while you're here, commiserations. What went wrong?
You know what? It was his night, man. I think I didn't prepare as how I should have, and you know I gained too much weight, but I don't want to give noise. You know what? If we do the third fight physically, I'm gonna get in fucking best shape, and I'm the best shape of my life.
Bro, you ain't getting no third fight. You done.
He's got eyebrows in the way he gets today. How much of an effect did that have during the fight?
You know what? It kind of affected me a lot. I thought I was gonna feel stronger. I thought I was gonna be better, but you know what? I think next fight I'm gonna get more prepared. I'm gonna work with my team a little bit more.
And stop lying and saying you lost weight.
Kind of for this preparation. Like I said, I don't want to give no excuses.
He making hella excuses right now.
I just want to give thanks to God and to everybody here in Saudi Arabia.
Nigga, blame it on that fish grill you was at.
Did you feel that you were going to get to him as the fight was going on? You were chasing him. After the first fight, you knew you were going to get to him and at this point.
Word on the street, he gonna get in the best shape of his life.
I just said 82 much. I felt my horse felt like I couldn't throw my combinations, but you know what? I know next time I'm gonna do a lot better. But who wants to see the third trilogy fight right here?
I don't, but
Nobody. It's gonna be the same
I
thing.
don't. I don't.
He's just saying that shit to make Fat Boy happy.
Seems to want number 3. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia seems to want number 3. What are the future plans?
The future plans to celebrate. Celebrate and celebrate.
That nigga's officially Buster Douglas. Shit.
We won Olympic gold for Great Britain. We won a world championship after 16 fights, unified after 19 fights, unified after 21 fights. And tonight in Saudi Arabia, he becomes a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. And that is beautiful. They wrote him off. They said he was all hype. Now he had to come back from humiliation. Tonight, he's the governor. Division. He's 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. Give him the respect as a great individual. Mate, we can win home tonight. And then this is going to be one hell of a flight home. And I want to say thank you so much to Prince Khalid and Prince Abdulaziz from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You know, we got criticised for coming here. The experience and the welcome we've received from the people has been incredible. The vision they have for the boxing, unforgettable. Tonight, he's done it. MC Joshua.
One fly boy, dumb as shit.
Wow. All right. What's up with the panel, man? You hear it. You see it. What's up, 1-2 kid, man? AJ is now the 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, man. What's up with the world, man? Let's go, champ.
Boy, oh boy. That motherfucker wasn't training. That's what he get, man. He was rolling the dice with the championships. Is you crazy? Now you talk about getting in shape. Nah, they done stopped the gravy train. It's over now, man. It's over now, man. You done fucked up. You done, son. You're gonna fuck around and have a trilogy with fucking Wilder. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna go back to the PBC and they're gonna be like, come on, Wilder. They're gonna try to make that shit work. That's it. He fucked up big time. He was eating them too. As soon as he got caught with that one right hand and that gravy started pouring out his eye, I was like, yup. I was like, yup. It's over. It is done.
Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
How you feel about it, DT3?
I feel like he boxed a phenomenal fight. That jab looked impeccable, flawless. Love what he was doing with the jab. I didn't think he could move like that for that long. He even proved me wrong because I didn't think he was going to be able to really box like that. Like he really put a boxing clinic on Ruiz. I was not expecting that.
That was the whole thing, man. That was my only criticism of AJ is that he would just get in boxing shape, man. He got the power. He got the he got everything that he needs, all the attributes, other than putting that type of pressure on himself with all that muscle.
What's up, Fun Rival?
I'd just like to say, I predicted he would fight this way. I predicted it would go down this way, and I predicted he'd win by unanimous decision.
Yes, you did.
So did I.
He called it. He did. He called it. I said AJ in 8. Unrivaled was the only person that said AJ the fight was going to go 12. He was the only person that said the fight was going to go 12.
Other people did, but what I'm going to say is
7 points. That was my prediction.
But 4 weeks ago, I said he was going to come in at 237 pounds as well on my channel.
I ain't predict that. Hey, wait.
You be knowing some shit on the underground. I think you be having like a little drone somewhere flying over training camps and shit. I think you be on it.
You ain't need a drone to see Ruiz big ass.
I said, man, 287 pounds. I said, oh man, it's over for Fat Boy.
Right? How we gonna close the distance? How we gonna close the distance? It don't matter how fast his hands is if he's stationary. They talk about when the last 10 seconds, like, come and just fight me in the middle of the ring. Like, man. Oh man.
Ain't nobody gonna do all that.
That shit had me dying. I was like, yeah, right. Ate another jab and it was over.
Agony of defeat.
Right. So who y'all think AJ is going to go against next? I mean, just what my boy KG said. So who do y'all think AJ should fight?
Pulev's next.
Pulev?
He's vacating the WBO. He's gonna fight. He's gonna have two mandatories up. He's fighting Pulev. He's doing that in the Principality in April.
There it is.
There
Mark
it is.
called it.
In the UK.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. I'm juiced. I'm happy that he won. That everybody can stop saying that the man is a hype job. Everybody can stop saying that the man got a glass chin, because it was obvious he took some good shots and was still able to keep going, still able to keep punching. Shout out to my boy Mark. He just timed out, but shout out to my boy for coming in. Appreciate to have you on the show. But I'm waiting on Myron. He had some stuff he had to do, so we're gonna come in a little bit, but he has some minutes to handle. But I'm really happy about how he fought this fight. I saw him fight a fight. I didn't think he was gonna fight that fight and win that way. I didn't see it. Yeah. And he fought a fight that I didn't even know he was gonna fight that way. Like I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Man, I'm not. I've been telling niggas on day one on my channel. I said, man, AJ can move better than you think he can. I said, he just don't show it because he's never had to. I said, man, that motherfucker can dance. Because I remember him releasing a couple videos of that nigga just dancing and shit like that on his YouTube and shit. I said, man, this motherfucker can really move. So I knew he could move around the ring. It was just the thing about him having to, taking Ruiz serious and taking that style serious. Because Ruiz can only beat him one way. So all he had to do was just stay lateral and pop it out there, and he did just that.
You're right about that. And he made the proper adjustments to make that work. And Ruiz said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And what happened? Just like I said, that motherfucker just he went out there and he couldn't close the distance, and he gambled away the titles, man.
Yep.
He just thought he could, do it. He should have went it after him in the first couple of rounds, because the longer it went, the worse it got.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
My boy Tenrai up in here, man.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Y'all get to meet the man himself, my boy Tenrai, the great, the man that got the boy on this YouTube shit in the first place. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
How y'all doing?
Oh, best friend of 20 years. What's up, bro?
Hey, two-time. Oh, you have no idea how happy I was to see that shit.
So what do you think about the fight, bro? What you think about the fight?
He gave him a boxing clinic. Like he jabbed the shit out of him. I'm surprised, and I'm a fan of him. I didn't think he could do it like that. I thought he was going to chip him down and then eventually go for the knockout. And I think he was trying to, but he just jabbed the shit out of him.
He jabbed the starlights out of him.
He jabbed this, and those were like some light jabs. Those were some spear battering ram jabs. He was getting popped.
And you know what? It showed AJ's discipline too, because you could tell he wanted to mix it up every now and then, but then he was like, nah, and to just step back. I was like, good for him, and that's what champions is made of. They need to know when to make the adjustments when they have to. So
true boxing champion is a full circle. He's not just one dimensional. And sometimes these are the kind of fights they win and how they win them. But the fact that he could do it is amazing.
Yeah,
because I was always wondering, I was always concerned, as much as a fan I am of him when he would go up against Wilder. Me and DT talked about this. We always felt like he was a little too stationary. We know he had mobility, but he was still kind of tailor fit. But now that I see that, I think it'll be a whole nother story when he meet him.
Yo, what's going on? We got Onyeka on this panel. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the panel.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Please, I want to know who won the fight, please, because I'm not on live on the fight.
AJ
won.
Two-time?
Whoa, that's great. That's great, man. That's great, man. I'm happy, man. I'm happy, man.
Man, wait.
I had it.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice to hear. That's nice, man.
I had it 12 rounds to 0. Did y'all give him? Did you even give Ruiz a round? I didn't.
I didn't give Ruiz.
No, I didn't give Ruiz a single round.
Me neither.
I didn't give him a single round. He got jabbed the shit out of it the whole way through.
I think he landed two jabs, and probably about 20 rabbit punches. You
know what he was trying to do? He was trying to hit that sweet spot that he hit in the first round. That's what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
He was trying to trigger that.
Yeah, he was.
Once he was a dirty motherfucker, though, man.
Yeah, he fight hella dirty. I lost for him. I thought he was on. He full of shit.
And you know that was all out of desperation. Once he started doing that, you knew the fight was won. As long as AJ kept his discipline, There wasn't nothing he could really do about it, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
He couldn't get AJ to come up out of his little chill.
That's
That's what happens when you stick to the game plan. You know what I mean? When you stick to the
Right.
game plan,
Yeah.
working for you. That's what's gonna happen.
Everybody was saying how he was going to lean on him and wear him out. I'm like, he got to catch him to lean on him.
Yep.
I said, he's 300 pounds. I ain't going to catch him.
Exactly.
Bruh, he looked bad out there, man. Like body weight, physique. I mean, his physique already sloppy, but he was extra sloppy, like extra gravy on the noodle sloppy.
Yeah. For sure, Red. I appreciate you coming through, man. I don't be tripping on that eat crow stuff, man. I don't be on that hype about eating crow and all that. I don't be tripping on that type of stuff, man. Just call it a spade, call it even, bro. Don't just get caught up on the fighter. You know, it's boxing over everything. I'm not an AJ fan. I'm just
you've been saying that.
Happy that he won the fight, so y'all can stop saying that he had a glass jaw. He showed that he got a chin. He showed that, you know, he keep coming. He shows that he's a smart fighter as well, and he can box. The big robot.
Yes, for sure, man.
Hey,
for
that's your next video. That's your next video. The robot can fight.
The robot can box.
That's your next video title. The robot can fight.
Man, come on. Leave that man alone. Let him do him.
Man, I'm so much happy for AJ, honestly, to be sincere.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm so much happy for him, honestly.
His career didn't deserve to go out like that. I'm glad he was able to get a clap it back because I'd have been so hot if he lost. Is that his mama? Yeah, that's his mama.
Hey, Ruiz, Ruiz looked
Ruiz like he about ready to cry. Ruiz, he about to cry. If he ain't crying already.
Nah, he's sweating.
Hey, what y'all think Wilder thinking right now? What y'all think Wilder thinking right
now? Who knows what's in that fucking rocket?
Yeah,
man, I can't wait to see that next interview. Oh, I can't wait. What Wilder gonna say now? Because he wanted Ruiz to win. Well, Ruiz lost.
He wanted Ruiz to win hella bad.
Everybody wanted him to win over there, man.
Right.
And it ain't gonna happen now. So they ain't gonna flush everybody out and freeze everybody out. So they're gonna have to stick to that WBC and that PBC butterbean belt. You know, that gumball belt, that Twitter glitter belt.
Kenneth Gordon is right. He really did fight the perfect fight. Like from 1 to 12, like the perfect fight.
Yeah, he did. He did. I'm surprised El Jefe ain't in here.
Where is El Jefe? I'm glad you said that name. Where is El Jefe? Where is El Jefe when you need him? Because Ruiz is going to do this, Ruiz is going to do that, and he's 280 pounds because he has more power. He's going to knock out Joshua because Joshua don't got no good punch resistance. Bullshit.
You should go down no punch resistance. You know what's so insulting about that? You can't get as far as he got without having a chin. You can't get that far without having some grit about you. Like you can't get that far if you don't have it.
But I gotta give it to Ruiz. He got a hell of a chin.
Yeah, Ruiz. Yeah, because
he got rocked a couple times in that fight, but he just shook it off like nothing happened.
He was the same punch he got caught with last fight, and he just ate that and was like, all right.
Yeah, but you seen his knee buckle in the first couple rounds. But you know what? Then he just came back with like a 2-punch combination, just missed, and I was like, yeah, you stay boxing this motherfucker.
Don't get caught.
He was waiting for him to do that. He wanted him to trade with him all night. It wasn't happening. Good for AJ, man. And that's exactly what it takes to be a champion. That's why I ain't like Wilder or AJ for a long time, because none of them made the proper adjustments to try to be legends. And to see this is a good thing for AJ, because that means that he's making his stamp on boxing and he's serious about it.
Yeah, he's very serious about it. Wilder just want to check. That's really what it is. At the end of the day, Wilder just wants some green.
Oh, he just fell in love with his right hand, man. He ain't trying to work on his basics.
Nah. And it's kind of too late. He's already in what? He's in his mid-30s now? Mm-hmm. He's about as old as me.
Yeah. He just
what he gonna do? What he gonna do?
At least he can try, like AJ did. You know what I'm saying?
see-
At least to get
but
your
see-
eye.
But see, AJ got the mindset for it. He don't. Like
Yeah.
he's got that one trick pony mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of shit.
Yeah. I said that's what it is. Well, why would he change anything? He got the knockout. I'm like, he better because AJ's changing. I was like, he looked good, man. It looked like he took that muscle off, and now he's finally in boxing shape.
Okay.
That could change the game, and it surely did. I didn't, just like DT3 said, I wasn't sure that he would perform that well, but man, yeah, he looked really good tonight, man. I was really impressed.
Yeah, I was shocked, honestly. I thought he was going to chip him down and eventually get a knockout, but he just boxed him. He just straight up boxed him. He made his fat ass go from corner to corner to corner, trying to catch.
The last 10 seconds, he was like, "Come on, man,
Come on,
stand right here. Let me punch you."
Gave him that jab like
I thought for sure he was gonna get on the mic at the end of the fight, like, "Man, I'm just gonna go home. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna have a cheeseburger." And that motherfucker's like, "I'll be in the best shape of my life, I promise."
Yeah, and he was just like the night before. The best shape of my life. We thought
this time I'm for real, man.
You know his dad is cursing his ass out. His dad's cursing about all the Spanish curse words possible.
No more snacks, Andy.
So this guy says the fight was boring. Do you guys think the fight was boring?
Hell no.
Not at all. It was a great fight.
No.
For an Andy Ruiz fan, it would be.
And like I said, you can only beat Andy Ruiz one way.
You said what, two hands?
I said, like I said on my channel several times, there's only one way that a tall, statuesque fighter can beat Andy Ruiz. That's lateral movement and sticking the jab in his face. So what do people expect? If he would have got the knockout, cool, but I'm not going to sacrifice a knockout to lose no two-time championship.
Exactly.
Right.
What's up, Troy? But yeah, man. So what do y'all think about the other fights? I thought Hunter was gonna do better against Povetkin, but Povetkin showed why he's Alexander.
Yeah, Povetkin won that fight. I don't know what draw they talking about.
So
that went exactly how I thought it was gonna go.
I thought it was close, but I think that Povetkin would look like he was in trouble in the first round, but then he just like, it was kind of like a longevity thing. He just started coming on, doubling up his hooks, and them shits look sharp too.
Right. My prediction was, I predicted it was going to be Povetkin by knockout or it was going to be Hunter by decision. But then Povetkin just went out there and just showed veteran leadership, man.
Dillian White was getting shape.
Dillian White looked terrible. Dillian
White would crush his ass like that.
He looked horrible.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, man, he was looking for the right hand all night. He better not fight Wilder if he ever gets that shot.
Like that, Wilder gonna sleep him.
Yeah,
man, that shit was absolutely embarrassing.
Yo,
I was embarrassed for him. That was that was a gross showing. Like,
terrible. Like, left hand low, and every time he threw that hook, he was open for that right hand, man. I was like, nah, man. I was like, I hope he don't fight like this. I hope he's in better shape in the future, because, oh, man, he ain't on his A game whatsoever.
Right. 271 is not a good weight for him.
Yeah, hell yeah. 271 ain't a good weight for nobody.
Not at all. Yeah. But, I mean, his last two fights, he weighed 270 fucking 272. That's
really
disgusting.
I thought this was the heaviest he was.
Yeah, they said he weighed like around 270 in the Rivas fight too. They said he was heavy like that.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, better enjoy that last check.
That's crazy.
Enjoy that last check.
I mean, no head movement. Like, Wilder would dust his ass.
Yes.
Yeah, that right hand would put him to sleep, man.
Yeah,
Wilder. His hand was low all night, and I'm like, yo, this dude is so open for the right hand, and whenever dude threw it, he caught him, whether it was a right hook or a straight right. I was like, Yup, I was like, damn.
But still,
That's why Wilder wanted him so bad. He knew it was just be an easy picking to get the belts from him.
I get what y'all saying, Sammy, about his 3 weeks notice, but still, Dillian White's still supposed to be prepared as a professional athlete to beat whoever they put in front of him. And I don't think.
But you know what? I'm not justifying it, but I understand it. He's depressed because they stripped him of his chance to fight Wilder. He said that too. So
I'm saying, but this is what I'm saying about it is, look, if for as out of shape as he was, what's that got to do with your defense?
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like this one, he looked rusty. He looked just open for that right all night, man. I'm just that's all I gotta say about that.
Man,
yeah,
Watt looked like he was making a comeback in his career in that fucking fight.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was like big bet. Like you shouldn't have looked that bad, bro. Like like he looked really bad. Like it was really bad.
Like that, it didn't make
at that weight. He looked really bad, man. So I mean, he looked rusty, but he has been out. He been active, no.
But he should have been staying in shape though. Too. Like he's still supposed to stay in shape. Like still stay in the gym, still supposed to stay sharp because he's still trying to fight. And I'm sure he knew he had a fight coming up eventually.
Man, Eddie Hearn is on record saying that, you know, even though they was going through all of the shit they was going through, they knew Dillian White could still fight. He said Dillian White was still in shape. So
he did say
Dillian White was still supposed to be in shape. That shit ain't it. So that 3 weeks notice shit ain't working for me. He just came off fighting Oscar Rivas around the same weight.
Eddie Hearn, a promoter, man, you know he full of shit.
Hey, he's supposed to talk that shit, but
he is. That's some bullshit.
Dylan better stop that bullshit.
I know what I said, but what I really meant.
Right, at the end of the fight. He wasn't lying about Ruiz, though. He was like, "What? I thought he ate his trainer." I was like, damn. Every time I seen him in the lead up to the fight, he was stuffing his face. I'm just gonna have this rice and pizza. Don't tell my
really
coach.
like this rice. The favorite thing I like about Saudi Arabia, the rice is really good. I'm like, every time someone asks you a question, nigga, you ate something.
He said the lambs and the rice.
The lambs and the rice, is so good. I hit the Rammies and Mommy's tamales. Like I was feeling.
Oh, my bad. He was 254. He was 254 in the Rivas fight, so I was wrong. He was 254.
Shit.
Damn, he was 30 pounds lighter. Shit.
Bruh. What the fuck is that nigga doing? Eating ice cream, crying?
So who's your top 5 heavyweights now? Who y'all top 5 heavyweights now?
Top 5.
AJ, over here. In case you had to guess. If you were wondering, DT. AJ. That's my top 5.
Shit, I say AJ Wilder because he got that equalizer. Ruiz is out the question because he just lazy. I'd have to say number 3 would be Fury. And number 4 would be probably the new cat Usyk. I think he gonna make waves, and then I don't know. Then maybe Ruiz, but it's kind of the heavyweight division. No pun intended, is kind of light in the ass when you think about talent. So
shows you how much AJ really been carrying the shit.
Hey, we making them mad. We making them mad. Look what they saying now. That we done made them mad.
You fuckers really gonna talk shit about Ruiz?
Y'all really gonna talk shit about AJ?
Oh shit! Here we go. Buckle up.
Go on in and talk about it. Don't be scared. Grab your nuts and come on.
Buckle up. Here they come.
See, what I don't like is how the fuck y'all gonna talk shit about AJ for months, drag that nigga through the mud, run that nigga shit all on replay, all 4 of the knockdowns. Then when Fat Boy come in there overweight, chomping on fucking fish tacos, drinking goddamn Pepsi, y'all niggas expect me to be soft on him. Y'all can kiss my ass and suck my dick. I'ma carry his ass and drag that nigga all through the mud.
Yeah, and you ain't kidding, man, because Ruiz rolled the dice with his fans, man. He rolled the dice with y'all coming in that fat, talk about it's gonna help his punch resistance. The fuck is y'all did? Y'all digging and y'all reaching when you saying shit like that. This motherfucker over there eating camel hoof sandwiches. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that shit. Yeah, with hot sauce. This motherfucker always got a fucking hot wing in his mouth talking about, yeah, don't tell my coach. Man, come on, man. He rolling the dice with you. He played y'all, man. That motherfucker cashed out on y'all. Y'all should be mad at him. His fat ass, not us. We just saying we telling you what you saw. You just don't want to believe what you saw, man. So just either hit the fucking link or just keep it moving. Hit the like button and go. You could dislike too. We eat those too, just like just like Ruiz eats fucking wings. We'll take them too. Go ahead.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So, and you know what they gonna say? Oh, he ran all night. That's the typical shit a Mexican fucking fan gonna say. When he get in there and beat with that tight ass bully style, coming in throwing hooks over the top all day. Man, learn something.
What they should be saying is they should be asking why Ruiz didn't run at all. The only thing that motherfucker ran to was the buffet. That's all that motherfucker did.
Eating sushi off a naked hole.
That nigga didn't touch down for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I forgot about that, dude. The naked hole sushi.
Mm-hmm. But we going too hard. So you mean to tell me it's okay? I'm finna pick it back on what Two Hands said. So you mean to tell me it's okay for y'all to shit on Anthony Joshua for months and months and weeks and weeks and weeks? We just been shitting on this dude for what, 36 minutes, y'all?
Look, man,
y'all going too hard.
Get your fucking panties out of here. Put your grown man pants on. Eat that shit. Because when that nigga fell 4 times, I was in the room curled up like a baby. My girl had to bring me sweet tea in that motherfucker. I was hurting, bro. So if you had to eat that shit, you have to eat that shit.
I was at the fight to see it firsthand. I was that ruined the rest of my vacation. I was hurt. I was in my hotel room, so it was time to go.
You was at the fight, Tenrai. You was at the fight. You saw it firsthand. What happened? You was there in Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that's extra painful.
Yeah, to see it, like it hurt different when you in the atmosphere. It hurt different.
Like you was there in the moment when the dude.
I was ringside. Like I was in his corner.
Exactly.
Damn, so that shit like finding out Santa Claus ain't real.
Man.
I would have been hurt.
Man. Like grown man cry, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but they can't be mad, man. Dude was in the grocery store snatching up candy apples like, nah, this is my cheat. Oh, look, 180 calories. It's like per serving, motherfucker. That's 4 servings.
That nigga Ruiz knew him. That's why they set the fight in December. They knew Ruiz was doomed. That nigga had Halloween, Thanksgiving. He was all the way fucked up. Trick or treat candy and stuff.
I bet you there was rappers all behind that motherfucker during his ring entrance. There was candy rappers from Halloween candy all the way down that motherfucker.
Rapper trails like Hansel and Gretel crumbs.
Oh man,
it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but it's just funny how I wonder what excuse they're gonna come up with now. I wonder what the other side or what these people that
I bet you he had candy in his gloves. I bet you had candy in his gloves. Oh, shit. Don't take the Halloween bag with you. Just bring my gloves. He said, just bring my gloves.
Chocolate coming out the gloves and shit.
Here he's back. He made it. He just finished doing what he had to do, handling his business. We got the other host of the show, Double M, Myron Magnus, aka Boxing Logic United, man. I'm talking about. What's your take on the show? Let's go, champ. Two time.
Magnus, did he have loaded gloves?
Two-time heavyweight champion of the world. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
You know.
Congratulations to fucking Joshua. I'm not getting myself in any motherfucking trouble. Okay, a hell of a fight. I'm more mad at the Saudi Arabia crowd for acting like a bunch of lame asses doing a heavyweight fight.
Hold the fuck up, time out. I'm mad as shit. He came in this joint with a turban on his head. Like, what the fuck? You making me mad. You making me real mad.
I'm El Magnus Sheik tonight. I'm El Magnus Sheik.
Oh man. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
This is crazy. Crazy night of boxing. Crazy night.
I'm happy. Best night I've had in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had me a couple tonight. This is like the first time I had me a couple in a while, man. I was like, damn, I'm having fun. Yeah, man. I'm having fun tonight.
A couple of what?
Couple drinks,
hey,
man.
Hey, fellas, I'm about to catch y'all later. I got to give the cash app to the person who lost the bet to me tonight. So, you know, y'all have a good one. Get my money.
Superman, the last live where I was, wild out there, like, apologize to you if I ever cut you
off.
nah,
it's okay, man. Now you can deal with me when I had a few.
I like it like that. Ain't no problem. I just feel
I don't worry about that, man. It ain't no biggie. You know what I mean?
It's for professionalism, bro. That's all.
That's right.
It's all love.
No problem, man.
But yeah, it was a good night of fights, even though it's still daytime out here. But it was still good nights of fights in Saudi Arabia. It was a rainy night out there, as those who saw the fight, you could see it was raining. The whole card was cool. A lot of the fights was entertaining. Only thing I'm really did y'all see the dude, the co-main event? What was that guy? What was that kid name? The 18-year-old?
Pacheco.
Pacheco.
Pacheco, yeah.
Yeah, you know the dude looked like the dude who looked like the dude that got kicked in 300 and then knocked him down like dude went down like a tree.
He's absolutely right, 1-2 kid. 1-2 kid, you are absolutely right though.
Yeah,
just like the motherfucker got kicked him 300. His ass got kicked tonight.
You got the nigga from 300
for him. I was like, it's all bad for him, man. This is a sign. He gonna get, and the way he went down, man, it was like, like a tree. He went down in one motion, but his body didn't bend. His whole, like, man, it was crazy.
The Saudis, he was Saudi Arabian too, right?
Was he? I had no idea.
Yeah, he was from that region. He was, yeah. You can see by the nose.
Well, he felt the funk. No matter what nationality was, he got knocked the fuck out. That shit
hey, dude, look at this. Somebody look at this. Somebody just always gotta hate on something, man.
I know.
Hey, man, it's boxing, baby. It's boxing. It makes good talk. Good it makes good talk. Embrace it. Don't embrace it as hating no more. It's not hating no more. It's just good shit for us to just talk about.
I love it.
Yeah, they put a twist on that.
Hey, Master Salinas, thank you for giving us some more shit to talk about. Real talk.
So guess what?
Scared now.
Salty Fizz. Salty Fizz.
Come in the chat, bro. Hey,
No more than 4 in the chat.
Whoa, Naya.
2 hands up. What you think of the fight, baby?
Man, I thought it was great, man. Stuck to the boxing master plan, stayed on the outside, used the jab, kept that stick on him, man. Snapped his head back a few times like a bad roller coaster ride, like one of them old Woody joints. The joints you feel like you're going to die every time you get on it. Your head be snapping all crazy. Yeah,
your stomach drops to the bottom once the stomach drops like a motherfucker when you're going down the hill.
Just like that. Whole neck and head snap back. Like, it was just a beautiful showing, man. Anthony Joshua did exactly what he was supposed to do, man.
This was a clash, not clash on the dunes, but a clash on the donut because he definitely looked like a jelly ass donut out there with all that weight on. He looked significantly different than the first fight.
He looked like he was chasing food with legs and he couldn't catch it.
Man, I thought the nigga was melting, man. He looked like he was melting in the ring. His whole body was sliding off of him. Like, he looked bad, man.
He didn't get down to his 260, bro.
He said he looked like a big crayon. in the desert. That shit started melting.
Respect to Andy Ruiz Jr. for his effort and everything. His nice 6 month. No. Respect to Andy Ruiz Jr. for his 6-month championship reign. He's the first to do whatever he's done and become a Mexican heavyweight champion of Mexican descent. Respect to Andy Ruiz. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean?
He played him though. By not getting in shape, he knew that he had the nation on his back, and he let him down. He ain't even eat right. Come on, man. He could have been a reigning champ if he was on his A game.
100%. I agree with you 100%. Let's just give him props right now because it's over with. Okay, and let's see what happens in the trilogy. But let's give him props because now it's about building up the trilogy, baby. Where the two hands go?
I don't know. Oh, there you go.
You think it really will be a trilogy?
No, I think I don't.
Yeah, it's going to be a trilogy.
You think so?
Hell no.
Yes, it is. They already said it before the fight, bro.
Man, of course he said it. I would have been nice to his big ass too. He was
man. I think Ruiz gonna fight Wilder for the PBC belt.
Gonna fight for that PBC pink belt.
Okay, then the next question is: do you think he's gonna fight him at 283 or 260 where he should have been?
Oh nah, he gonna drop a little weight because now he know he gonna be hungry again because his check only gonna be $2 million.
Man, Ruiz just got $13 million.
He ain't gonna
be 300.
If we had a ching 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 money for that response, that was a good ass response. You get money for that one.
Exactly.
He gonna get $2 million.
Exactly. It ain't gonna look like that $13 million check. So he ain't gonna be able to do the certain things that he was, and he gonna be hungry again. And that's the thing, man. And that's what I was upset about. I'm like, yo, this dude just blew a perfect opportunity for a whole bunch of people that was rooting for him. And you know what type of money he would have made as a Mexican heavyweight champion, or reigning Mexican heavyweight champion that would have made history again, but he blew it. You know, he didn't even try. That's the point. He didn't even try.
I made the video saying of talking about he was a lazy fighter. If any of you.
It was a great fight, man. I like the fight, man. The fight was great. I think, like I said, AJ gonna fight Pulev. You think Pulev he gonna go 12 with Pulev, or he gonna spark out Pulev?
He's smoking his ass.
He needs to spark out Pulev. He needs to spark out Pulev after going the whole distance for this one. And
that style is way different. That's an easy knockout for AJ. He'll get him out of there in like 5 rounds.
And also it keep his knockout percentage up there. Because we gotta keep in mind, in today's world, you gotta keep the knockout percentage up there. Even in yesterday's world, that was the case. But that's what everybody's clamoring for right now, right? So he needs to spark out Pulev without a doubt.
I don't know. I mean, that's what everyone clamoring for, but shit, Floyd wasn't knocking out too many people. He was just kicking ass. So I don't think if he kicking ass like that, you can't deny it. You know what I'm saying?
You can't deny it. You can't deny it at all. But the knockouts grab more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then you can put that on your highlight reel for the promotion.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, bro.
Yeah, but see, for this particular fight though, that was exactly what he was gonna have to do, was be lateral, use the jab. But you know, for the other fighters in the division, their style, those are easy knockouts for Anthony Joshua. So I don't see it being duplicated again. And we already know Anthony Joshua got a high over 90% knockout ratio anyway. So somebody gonna catch that.
Somebody's got to catch that. Yeah. And I think he's gonna get stronger with the boxing style now, where the weight he's at now. I think he's gonna stay around 240 with every fight from now on, and it just gets stronger at 240 and build it up and build his confidence up with his weight stand at a even kid, not going up, going down, but staying at 40.
Yep, exactly. Even if he gained like 5-6 pounds, it'll be all right. It's just he gotta stay in that range.
240, give or take.
Yeah, he gotta stay in that range. He can't be playing. He can't be gambling. He can't roll the dice. And might as well be able to have movement because you never know when you're gonna get hurt again like that. When you're gonna have to make moves. Yep, absolutely. Yes. I totally agree, and that's exactly what it is. But he made the adjustments, and that's why I'm liking AJ, because I'm like, yo, he made the adjustments that he should have made prior, man. And now he's making them, but at least he learned. Nobody else seemed to be learning anything, and that's why I'm putting him at the number 1 in the division. Not just because he got the win, but his performance. It was like, damn, like you said, DT3, I didn't think he could move like that.
I didn't.
And he had good lateral movement. And I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, for a heavyweight, the only person that moved like that is
if you saw some of the fights, he can move. He can move, though.
Yeah.
That weight weighed him down, though.
Right.
I less focus on the muscle and everything.
He had footwork, but he would gas even with his movement. Like he would gas, he would have to take rounds to get back together, where he would take rounds off. And that I was like, that's because of all of that muscle. He's sucking up all that oxygen. And he ain't in boxing shape. He ain't in fast twitch muscle shape. He got them slow twitch muscles working too hard. And I'm like, where he could be quick, he could be good for a second, but then he's burnt. You know, and that's what it was doing.
Do y'all think Ruiz beats Wilder now after a showing like that?
Yeah, Wilder don't dance, man. I think Ruiz could get Wilder, because Wilder, he gonna send Wilder on the back foot. Wilder go. I just don't see Wilder just ain't good on the back foot, man. Wilder doesn't have technique. Now,
on his back, that's how Wilder fights though, on his back foot. Wide leg and
Wilder don't fight on the back foot.
Wilder fights, man. Wilder is not going a front foot.
Wilder don't fight on his back foot. Wilder flails on his back foot.
He's a wide leg fighter, though. He's a wide leg fighter.
Nah, man. He's either standing still or literally running.
Right.
That's exactly what he does.
Look at his legs. They're wide legs. So he's waiting for somebody to come in.
He stands wide at a distance, but he always shooting that right hand off the front foot. He shoots it like a 1-2.
That's why he's wide leg. That's why he's wide leg, though.
Wilder don't have no technical movement. He ain't hoppy. He's never on the tip of his toes. He's always planning. So anytime Wilder has been, even if you watch the Brazil fight, that one time he got hit, he going backwards. Any fight, Johan Duhaupas and all of that. Anybody put any type of pressure on Wilder, he's never been able to successfully jab, technically going back, or throw a hook going backwards or anything. It's always off the front foot. When he fired on Tyson Fury, that was a front hook. That was a left uppercut combination. Like, that's just how Wilder fights. I've never seen Wilder do anything decent on his back foot.
No. Okay, when I'm talking about his back foot, when I'm saying he fights wide leg, he stands his wide leg. When he hit Brazil, he stepped into that punch. So he keeps Wilder is long legs, long arms. So when he keeps the wide leg, he keeps it so he can quick dash to the back if he needs to, if you punching him, to keep you out of range, and also to keep the wide leg so he can step into the left and right when he needs to. That's how Wilder punches. That's why his leg. Look at Wilder every fight. His legs is wide. He fights wide leg like a motherfucker.
No, what I'm saying is, I understand that he stands wide leg.
Let me finish one thing. I'm gonna let you say, because he's wide leg, so he can be out of your range if you punch, and then he can step into his range when he punches. So I agree with you. He don't fight off the back foot, but I'm saying his wide leg is like his back foot punching. It's like he's fighting on the back foot when he fights so wide. Look at Wilder's feet. That motherfucker takes up like whenever he fights, he got like 5 feet between his legs. Literally. I'm not being joking. Literally 5 feet between his legs when he's in a ring. So that's for the quick to stay out of your range and to step into his punch when he needs to throw it. And that's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, Wilder being 6'7", of course he's going to stand with his legs spread apart. You know what I'm saying? Power comes kinetically. It comes from the back leg and it generates through the arm. What I'm saying is Andy Ruiz's fighting style, he's going to come forward, he's going to shift his shoulders left and right, and he's going to try to double jab, triple jab, get inside. AJ used his range laterally, stayed on the outside. Wilder doesn't really have those butterfly techniques. So what I'm saying is AJ coming forward like that, I don't know if with Andy Ruiz coming forward like that, I don't know if Deontay Wilder will have the IQ to be able to get out of the way, shift and use, or even have the defensive IQ to be able to move out of the way of some of Andy Ruiz's shots. So I'm just saying he's got more of a higher chance of being in trouble with Andy Ruiz. So I feel like that is a fight Andy Ruiz could win. I'm not saying he could, though, because, of course, Wilder could catch him, though. But I think Andy Ruiz got a high chance of winning it.
Keep in mind, Wilder is longer than AJ.
Right, by what? Wilder 6'7", AJ 6'6". Yeah.
He got an inch reach longer than AJ's. So the wide leg compensates. So he stays wide leg. Andy Ruiz ain't gonna be able to hit that motherfucker when he's in that wide leg stance. He still has to get in. And then when he tries to get in, Wilder would try to counter with the right. That's what Wilder does. That's his style. That's Wilder's whole style. Come on in. That's why he keeps the right hand right. He keeps you looking at the right hand, scared as fuck to come in there. Because when you come in there, it's going to come. So you come in there on an off foot or off beat or thinking about the right hand, that's where he connects with you.
I agree with that. I feel like if Wilder stays playing it at a distance,
that's what he do.
If he stay playing it at a distance and he shoots his jab, he constantly shoots his jab with the left hand and set him up with the right. Boom. I feel like he could drop him. But he got to be disciplined enough to do that, though, too.
Wilder, if anything, Wilder's discipline that is at the wide leg stance. Because it's every fucking fight he does the same shit. I don't think he'll come in like he came in on he won't come in on Andy Ruiz Jr. like he came in on Fury in the first fight. I see what you're saying. How he came with the Fury on the first fight was like out of character for Wilder. That's when he looks crazy. But when he's wide leg, it's just like, come on in here. Come on in here.
That sounded so bad.
Come on in. Shut up. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on. And that's what he waits for. That's all I'm saying.
I think that Wilder on the outside, if he land the right hand, I think Ruiz depends on his chin the same way Wilder depends on his right hand.
Good point.
I don't think that Ruiz's chin would have the same, like I think fucking Wilder's punch would have more effect on his chin and he'd get a surprise. But if he got inside on Wilder be just as much trouble as he would be on the outside because Wilder ain't got no type of defense on the inside. He would eat him and try to laugh and end up getting clipped.
I agree with you.
Yep.
So it'd be a fun fight. I would enjoy it. That fight.
Wilder's defense on the inside is tying up. He ties up and closes the distance. He does that. But closing the distance on Andy Ruiz Jr. could be bad because his short arms, he can get in sneaky ass hooks and shit that other fighters can't get in.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Wilder will be able to hold Ruiz the way he's able to hold most fighters. I don't think he'll be able to do that. And Ruiz, that's his game, is to be in there shooting short shots on the inside. That's his game. Like, and Wilder don't have no real lateral movement. He's just gonna sit there hella flat-footed. He's gonna wait. And Ruiz is constantly pressing.
Fast on his feet, though. Hey,
he was constantly pressing forward.
It's basically
on his feet. Don't Wilder's fast. You see this fights when that motherfucker be dashing and shit versus Ortiz in the first fight. That nigga's fast
against Ortiz though. This is Ortiz we talking about.
But
we talking about Ortiz who move like this coming in.
Yeah.
Ortiz don't do that. He moved in off the jab, stepping to his right. Ruiz move. He coming in like this. He did that tonight when he was fighting Joshua. He was trying to come in on Joshua, constantly trying to come in. And Joshua kept on the end of that jab, moving around, pop, moving around, pop, moving. Wilder is going to stand there.
Wilder moves, though.
It's basically who lands the
no, he don't move enough.
Who lands the first rabbit punch?
Wilder don't have not a lick of technique.
Hey, I'm out of that argument. Who lands the first rabbit punch? I'm out of that argument. Y'all go ahead and take that because that's up for grabs. You're right.
That's basically what it is. Whoever land the first rabbit punch, because they both be landing them, except Wilder lands his from the outside and he lands his from the inside. So it's behind the ears
coming from the back of the head.
And if they both catch each other on the same time, that shit would be hilarious.
Both of them niggas on their face.
Hey, before everybody, hey, please subscribe to DT3, the Boom Man, my motherfucking man. Please subscribe to Mr. Two Hands Up, my motherfucking man. Please subscribe to the
1-2 Kid.
1-2 motherfucking Kid, my motherfucking man. I'm drunk. My apologies.
Yeah, you drunk as shit.
Subscribe to Boxing License.
You got a whole terminal on. You in your bag right now.
Subscribe to Boxing License if you like. Hey, it's beautiful. I love you guys, man. My motherfucker.
You know who that nigga look like?
No beefs.
He look like that nigga all punch out with the turban on his head. And little Joe had to fight.
Pete Jefferson in the building.
Get this Anus dude out of here. Get this dude up out of here, bro. We don't talk about people like that, bro. I'm not even gonna put that comment up there. But if y'all comment that Matthew analyst put up there, bro, stop don't do that.
Look, man, talk about real shit, boxing.
You keeping it boxing, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I will say right now, I wish for the fight to have been a little bit more exciting, but let's be happy. I think Joshua had to get over that shit. It's a mental thing, and the next fight is going to be awesome. I can't wait for the Wilder Joshua fight. That's what I'm fucking thinking about. Wilder versus Joshua.
Joshua said he's not going to entertain that. He said he's not going to entertain.
He's going to have to. He's just saying that for the moment, he's going to have to.
I still want to see Wilder
because that is the $1 billion fight.
Yes, it is. Wilder. Yep, and that's the one that needs to be made, man.
Yeah, that's
for the boxing fans.
Everybody wants to see
make a fight for the fans. Make that fight happen.
Hold up. He can say that for the moment. All he won, I believe that's just fucking talk. Joshua Wilder is the $1 billion fight. Go ahead, y'all.
But nobody want to see it when they 40. Nobody want to see it when they 40.
You absolutely right. We want to see it in the next year or 2 years.
I really do.
100%.
What's up, D, man? Shout out D Jefferson, speaking my sports.
D
man.
Jefferson,
what's up,
baby?
D Jefferson?
What's up, fellas? Yo, hey,
what is up with this nigga in the chat, bro?
I ain't even looked at the chat yet, but let me tell y'all this. Deontay Wilder will spot Andy Ruiz, knock him slam out. I'm talking about knock him slam out. And one thing about it is I saw AJ hit Andy Ruiz with a couple of straight rights that was much slower than what Wilder's gonna do. The thing that Wilder got down perfectly is timing that straight right. That's what he do. He timed that straight right perfectly. Andy Ruiz was exposed in a couple of ways in this fight tonight. And I'm working on a video. I'm getting ready to release it in a minute. Mm-hmm. But he was exposed in this fight. Y'all see it in the video what I'm talking about.
Yo, D, so what you think about the people that saying that Ruiz was paid to lose? There's a comment saying Ruiz was paid to lose. So what do you think?
Well, first off, the one video that I know that the guy that usually makes this comment, he's an idiot. Okay? Mm-hmm. He's an idiot. Every fight that you don't predict right, Mr. Prediction King, is not a paid to lose fight. Mm-hmm. All right. He was paid to lose. This is what a lot of boxing minds have been saying that Joshua was going to do to him. So when it's done, don't come with these narratives. It makes no sense.
Nah, basically it was he didn't know what to do with himself when he got paid. That's exactly what it is. And
that had a lot to do with it too.
You know, he could have did more, and he just chose not to. He was playing games.
But let me tell you something, 1-2 kid. It had a lot to do with him kind of losing his mind over getting that money. But like I said, he was exposed tonight. Andy Ruiz was exposed. I said this, I don't even remember who live I was on, bro, because I be on so many different lives. But I said this right before the fight.
That motherfucking place to be.
I said that Andy Ruiz, if he doesn't figure out how to make an adjustment, if Joshua comes in there and outbox him, keeps him at the end of that jab, and Andy Ruiz doesn't figure out how to make an adjustment, he's going to lose that fight easily. And that's what happened. It's like he had an A plan coming in there. Get inside of Anthony Joshua and put him away. But after A, he had no B and C plan. He had nothing else. No adjustment.
But that's the point I'm trying to make, D. He can't have a B and C plan. What type of adjustment can he make with that type of weight on?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, yeah, that might be the case. I'm just talking about him having more than one style of boxing. You can't say that. You know how many people were saying, well, Andy Ruiz just have Anthony Joshua's number. Well, how can you have Anthony Joshua's number when he has different styles of boxing, which he just proved and beat you at one of them, but you can't make any adjustments? You don't have this man's number. What you did was you got a knockout on him. You know, good job on that. But, you know, outside of that, once this man makes an adjustment, then you're lost. Because he beat him at easy 9 out of 3, 9 to 3 rounds, easy he beat him.
Yeah. But D, can I ask you a question? D, can I ask you one question though? How do you think Dylan White would perform after his performance tonight against Wilder? Yeah,
I think Dylan White gets stopped by Wilder too.
I said Dylan White gets stopped by Wilder.
He's like wide open for that right hand. Me and DT3 and Two Hands was talking about it earlier. Like, he's so open for that right hand, and he could when he commits to that left hook, it'd be lights out against Wilder, man.
Yeah, these guys they don't show the necessary they don't show what it takes to be able to get past them. Fury has shown the propensity to be able to do it.
I pick Wilder over Dylan White.
Yeah,
I'm picking White over. I'm picking White by knockout.
You picking White by knockout, man. Troy? What's up, Troy?
Yes, sir.
What up, Troy? What's up, Troy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Oh, good. Right. What's your take on the fights for tonight, man? Before
explain, Troy.
I have to cut it out in a little bit, but what's your take on the fights that happened tonight? The Dillian White and the AJ fight, the Michael Hunter Povetkin fight. What's your take on these fights that happened on the day?
Well, White, I guess he was depressed, but he should never come in any higher than 235, 236 ever.
Right.
That's his weight right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like it.
Can't hear him.
I hear him.
You said you can't hear me?
Everybody, he in the bathroom.
Oh, he in the bathroom. Okay, bro.
He eating or something.
But yeah, with White, man, I saw what he was trying to do fighting a taller fighter, but at the same time, he can't give Wilder that much space because all he has is that right hand, right? He can't stand right in front of him. He has to step over when he throws the left hook to the body. When he throws the left hook to the body, he kind of swings. He doesn't step over. If he would take a slight step over and just shorten it up, right? It would actually be more effective. But basically you could see, I'll give you a perfect example. When he knocked out Derek, what's the brother last name? Chisora, right?
Yeah.
That was a short left hook, wasn't it? It wasn't wide or nothing. It was just boom. That's the same way he could break Wilder's ribs and knock him out. You don't have to wind up like you're coming from Kansas, right? As far as Hunter goes, Hunter's awkward, man. I've never liked how he fought. And as far as Povetkin, he's on his way out the door. So I guess he'll just take a draw and be happy because he's really on his way out the door, right? Now, the Joshua fight, I really wanted him to make a statement, like finishing Andy very brutally, but he decided I want to box and show Andy I could outbox you. That's great, but it's no statement made, right? He won. So that's his statement, but it's really not like a real statement. You take Sugar Ray versus Hanson Stone in the rematch, right?
Mm-hmm.
He basically took his soul away from him and made him quit. He took his soul and made him quit, man. If you're a great fighter, you have to make a statement. You can't just win because you set the bar too high for that already. You just said it, and I wasn't impressed, but I was happy that he won. As far as Wilder, I keep hearing about him. He has to deal with Fury. Fury is holding him hostage. This is about the first time I think in boxing that a guy who's a contender is actually holding the champion hostage. Because Fury is basically telling Wilder to kiss my ass. I'm going to go make my money. I'm going to go make my name. And when I feel like fighting you, I'll come fight you. You sit your ass there and wait. Because Wilder has no one else to fight. Because, he won't fight White. He won't fight Joshua. So who else is he going to fight that he can make money with? Who? He has no one in the PBC that he could make any money with, right?
Nobody.
You can't name me one heavyweight in the PBC that he can fight right now and make some money with.
3 times in a row. He gonna fight Ruiz. That's what he gonna do.
No, I'm talking about Wilder.
Yeah, me too. What do you think? Wilder ain't gonna fight Ruiz? That's a PBC fight.
Nah, that ain't gonna make no money, man, because neither one of them have an audience. He's talking about, I'm a Mexican. Where were the Mexicans before?
That is true.
You broke up.
Mexican national anthem, none of that.
Said you broke up. We didn't catch the last word you said, or to me you did anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna jump off after this. But what I said was right. And Andy's saying that he's a Mexican, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can.
Yes.
Right. But tell you the truth, he didn't have their support, man, his whole career. He finally got their support when he beat Joshua.
Yeah.
And after tonight, he don't got their support.
He shouldn't, but he might still have.
He does not have the support. Yeah. So y'all have a good night, man, because I know my signal is kind of scratchy, right?
You too, bro.
It ain't too bad, Troy. It ain't too bad, Troy.
It ain't that bad, bro.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to have you on, though, Troy. It's always a pleasure.
I wouldn't
Thank
call
you, man.
Hunter,
Appreciate it.
I wouldn't call Hunter awkward as he's inconsistent. I think that when he boxes, he looks really good. But then he just goes into another. I don't know what was going on. But when he was boxing, he could have probably got Povetkin out of it.
Yeah, but when he tried to brawl with Povetkin, that's
he looked sharp. He looked sharp when he was throwing straight punches. Then I don't know what he was doing with all that overhand and just trying to counter with
That's because he loses focus. I think he loses focus. Remember, Zab Judah, right?
Yeah,
Zab would look brilliant like first 6 rounds. Then after that, you're like, what the hell is Zab doing?
Well, that's
he just lose focus.
Zab would only fight one way, and if he couldn't fight the way he wanted to, he would get frustrated. He had to look a certain way when he was fighting, and that was his problem. Is he couldn't make adjustments because he wanted to look a certain way. It was possible for him to make adjustments, but he just chose not to, and that was the problem with Zab. Wasted talent, if you ask me.
Yeah, because Zab at one point in time, I had Zab the only person to beat Mayweather.
All right, brother. Y'all have a good night, man.
George. Me too. I only have Zab, the only one beating Mayweather.
Snacking ass come just jumping back in the chat live and shit, smacking and shit. This nigga terrible, man.
Andy Ruiz motivated him. He ran him. He ran and got a sandwich.
Oh my god!
Andy making everybody want to go get the snacks.
Go get the snacks, man. I'm on my Andy hype.
I said I was gonna get my fucking crab cakes ready. Stop the bullshit. Fucking too. That's just like a DC nigga.
This nigga terrible.
It was like a
Terrible
GSP
man. He terrible.
Like a GSP nigga.
Look, nigga. We're going to start shutting the bar down on you after 12, nigga.
Yo, what's up, D? Where you at, man?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. I was just listening to the convo, man. I think it was a good card, bro. It was a good card, good fight. I like the little 4-rounder they threw on before the fight. I guess while Ruiz and Joshua was still getting ready. But shit, he knocked him out 1 round. The Price. I mean, not Price, but damn, I'm tripping. But anyway,
everybody tripping right now. You drunk too?
Hey, it's 115 people in the building and only 82 likes, man. Get the likes up. We should be at 100 likes right now, man. Get the likes up. It should be at 100 likes. We only got 82 likes. We got 136 people in the building and only 82 likes. Get the likes up.
Man, Felipe Hergovich, he stopped Molina quicker than I thought he would. I knew he was gonna stop him, but I didn't think he was gonna stop him that quick.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I didn't catch that fight. I'm glad y'all brought that up because I didn't even catch that one. I was wondering.
It was a good fight, but he was catching him. He started hitting him in the back of the head. At first, he caught him with a good right hand, and he went down. When that first time he went down, that was a knockdown. That wasn't no slip, no nothing. He caught him with a flush shot. Boom. And Molina went down, and the ref, I guess, supposedly didn't see the punch, and then they didn't call it a knockdown. But that was a knockdown. If you saw that fight, that first right.
How many rounds did it go?
3.
3. Well, that's really no good for dude because he could have learned a lot by fighting Molina. He just got him out of it. But then again, why let him use his tricks and get him the fuck out of there? Why even wait? You know, they don't get paid for overtime, so I get it.
Molina, who thinks Molina need to go ahead and toss it in?
I think he good. I think he good for about 2 or 3 more fights, to tell you the truth. The thing is like he good to get. Look, man, these guys still got to make a couple of bucks.
Look, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas just become punching bags for checks. That's his destiny. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what Molina is right now.
A punching bag for a check.
Hey, because you know, when I was talking on D live stream yesterday, me and him was talking about this fight, and I said, Hergovich can get him out of there whenever he want. But I said, I see him probably dragging it to about the 5th round just to get some rounds in, but he just dusted his ass real quick.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Fam. Because I picked 6. I was like, I thought he was gonna, just carry him through. But man, he was like, fuck this dude. Man, I'm out of here. Stress nigga.
For real. Shit crazy, bro. I mean, I think the card was nice. I'm grateful that my homeboy got to let me, watch the fight because I was gonna have to wait for Myron, after to see the fight.
No, not after. I had already set during the fight.
Yeah, so I was gonna watch it with Myron, but my folks set it up for me.
Do we all agree that Deontay Wilder will stretch Dillian White? Or did anybody still think Dillian White could?
Right now,
I think he
right now that Dillian White I just saw, no head movement whatsoever.
I agree with you. I agree with you, D.
Yeah,
I said he could beat Dillian White before we saw this Dillian White, so I'm
me too.
I said he could beat Dillian White just on the strength. I just said he should fight Dillian White. Dillian White.
When he was eating them right hands tonight, he didn't make no adjustments to avoid them, and they was dinging him like they were ringing his bell.
Bro, now I gotta pat myself on the back right quick. What did I tell everybody about this dude? Boo, no, I've been yelling this for months, way before this fight. The damn bulky muscle shit with Joshua. I said if he toned down muscle and work on that stamina training, he'll be good for 12 rounds. He proved it.
Hold up, though. I got a video saying that a year and a half ago.
Hey, I'm there with you, dog. I'm there with you because I've been saying this for a long time. Like that type of muscle just not made for high cardio sports like basketball, soccer, boxing, you know what I mean? Kickboxing. If you look at like kickboxers or Muay Thai fighters, which Boone knows this. You look at basketball players, you look at soccer players, they all have this slender style build. Like they can have muscle, but it's a toned down, cut up, slender style muscle. Yeah. It's not that big, bulky offensive lineman, football, bodybuilder type muscle.
It's more condensed. It's condensed. It's condensed.
Well, it's thrown out because that bulky muscle, man, you can't, the blood don't run right, bro. People talk about NFL players, NFL players are different because they can have it because they play in series. And then also they play offense, defense. So it's in series. So it's a break, it's a break, it's a break, it's a break. But with these high cardio sports, you know what, that minute goes by just like this. The minute in between rounds, it might seem like a long time to you waiting to see them fight again. But that shit go by like 15 seconds, bro. That shit is done quick.
Let me say this.
What is this?
With the football, it's not the same as boxing. The boxing is punches. Football, they gotta build their body up for that because they're accepting full body contact at full body speed. You feel me? You're not just expecting a punch. These are two whole bodies collashing.
Wow, yeah. Y'all niggas.
Did I miss something?
Oh shit!
You got me crying over this bitch.
What happened?
Man, you still in it. You happened, nigga.
What did I say? What did I do?
Yeah, he's saying nothing. Go ahead.
Y'all niggas
do your thing, bro.
All right, look, that's a full body clashing and shit with the fucking NFL and box football and all that. Not a jab, right. So they got to build on that fucking type of muscle on their bodies to protect.
And it's the time in between the series for football because like every player they get to walk back to the line, walk to the hustle, and then when the offense comes on, the defense sit down, getting air blown on them and shit. They ain't like that in high cardio sports, man. You just keep moving and keep moving and keep moving. So you gotta also his footwork, bro. He been doing extensive footwork training in the pool, bro. His footwork looked a lot better tonight. That lateral movement, he was staying away from, letting Andy Ruiz get inside. He was doing all the necessary things to win this fight, bro. Like Andy, shout out to Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, man. Because that boxing shape is something different. Like when it's not just throwing punches, man. It's avoiding punches, and avoiding punches will wear your ass out. And
it's more to it than what people think, man. Like 1-2 know, I know, and anybody that's competed in a combat arena know it's different when you get up in there. You see somebody, you think, I could do that until you get up in there, and then you gotta realize. You ain't just got to worry about another guy punching on you and trying to evade that. That don't just tire you out too. But them lights is a mother because them lights are constantly just shining on the ring. So when you step up, like mind you got the stands, the crowd, then you got to step up the stairs. As soon as you go through them ropes, it's a complete temperature change. It go from chill to hella hot real fast. And you got to fight at a fast pace, and it's hella hot too, man.
And you got to put walls up for the crowd too, because the crowd gets your emotions
in your mind
high,
like while the lights are on.
The crowd will get your emotions high, and then low, and then high, and then low, and then you like shit. Look, DT3 bobbing away. But you going up and down emotionally too, because they like, oh yeah, the cheering and all that. It's just a completely, and then you get that adrenaline high where you like, oh track, you get into the moment, and that's what you got to give Anthony Joshua props for, because he didn't get caught up in the moment and stood back and was like, he wanted to, you could see it. But he just stood back and then just started sticking that jab again. I was like, that's discipline. Like what Magnus was saying, that's discipline. He was pure discipline.
He also, I'm going to say this too, he looked completely comfortable in the moment. I got my as if you watch the live, I got my shit. I was saying shit like, Joshua, hold up, bro. He wasn't throwing the same punches with the same conviction as he was in the first fight. I'm going to keep it 100% honest from my perspective of what I saw. But he did what he needed to do to win. But I could definitely tell that the first fight did play a mental traumatization, was traumatic to him mentally, and he was thinking a little bit more than he should have in the fight tonight. He was thinking more than he should have. Because in a fight, it should be less thinking. You think, yes, at certain parts, but it's less thinking, more what you've been training reactive to do with your muscle memory and all of that.
That depends on who you're fighting.
Hold up.
Right. I think he did exactly what he had to do.
Yeah, what he had to do.
I think what people failing to realize is
if you looked at Joshua's eyes, you looked at
Anthony Joshua should have beat him that way the first time. That's what people need to understand. It shouldn't have went the way it went the first time. He should have beat him like that the first time.
That's great.
He just didn't sleep on him this time.
What I'm saying is he connected on harder punches in the first fight than the second fight.
Yeah, but
now, I'm just saying, he learned. That's right. He learned. That just tells you that he learned. He's disciplined. He learned from that because when he did commit, he felt the funk.
Mm-hmm. Hey, check this out. Check this out, bro.
You know,
when Spence fought Mikey Garcia, right? He was kind of throwing these jabs to, like keep his head going back, but he wasn't in there throwing these devastatingly hard punches like we seen him throw on like the LaGrecos or the Chris Arreola or Chris Van Heerden. What he was doing was hold on. What he was doing was throwing punches to totally outbox him. That's what you're seeing with Joshua, bro. It's not like he was holding punches back or none of that. That jab he was throwing, that wasn't a pawing jab or jab to keep the distance. That was a jab that hurt you. He was snapping that man's head back with that. That was a jab to let you know,
right?
Don't just be coming up in here. That's that type of jab he was throwing. So you wasn't really seeing him like let off on these punches, these power punches that you might have wanted to see him. But what he did, he threw punches to totally outbox this man, to keep him at distance, to move around him, to not let him trap him up. Because Andy Ruiz kept trying to cut the ring off, but Joshua's lateral movement was excellent tonight, bro. Excellent. Yeah. I don't think a lot of people are going to appreciate what he did in the ring because it wasn't one of these fights where he pounded a guy until he stopped him. They're not going to really appreciate what he did in the ring concerning boxing. This dude outboxed him. He outmoved him. His footwork was impeccable. This was a nice fucking match for people that understand what you're watching in the ring. Like Joshua proved a lot, bro.
I agree.
Beautiful.
All right, man. It's 225 people in the building. We only got 120 likes, man.
We need 200 likes. We need 200 likes. Man,
it's 200.
Look, man.
Give us 200 likes.
I feel like I'm about to start playing Sarah McLachlan in the arms of an angel in the background. I'm taking donations for likes. I'm taking donations for likes in the arms of an angel.
Hey, hold up. Hey,
2 likes a minute.
I know, man. Y'all need to show some love because it ain't like there's a super chat up in here.
2 hands, 2 kids.
You know what I'm saying? This is free smoke.
2 kids. Everybody in the chat right now, please subscribe to DT3 the Boom Man. Please subscribe to 2 Kid. Please subscribe to
2 Hands Up.
2 Hands to Fucking Up. Please subscribe to Speak Your Mind Sports. And please subscribe to Boxing Logics United. We appreciate your ears.
Hey, he butchered the fuck out of everything, but y'all know what he meant, though.
Yep.
What?
I said you butchered the fuck out of everything, but we know what you meant, though.
I ain't butchering shit. Fuck you. Hey, come on to the MGM tonight, motherfucker. What you doing, 2 Hands? You gonna come into the MGM?
Your ass ain't making it to the MGM.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna leave it right after this. Come on to the MGM, 2 Hands. You gonna come up?
I hope you're taking the Uber, nigga. I hope you're taking Uber or Lyft.
I got a question.
Nigga. I'm
oh, hell no. No MGM. You stay home tonight, Jack.
Hold on. This is not the other night. This is not
Hey,
the
D,
other
I
night.
just saw your notification for your video.
Totally cool.
And it said that you said that Andy Ruiz was exposed. Explain that.
Who? Say what?
Yeah, I just the video. Yeah, I just put it out.
Somebody take the video out, man. Explain.
All right,
that.
well, I'll go ahead and privy you guys to the early info. Well, listen, man. So, in a sense, this is what I mean. Andy Ruiz.
Look, he wants y'all to go check the video out. So y'all go check that video out. But he gonna give y'all a small taste right here. No, I'm not. He's just gonna give y'all a small taste. DT3 like, yo, this is my life.
he just gave it up. He just gave it up. I was gonna give y'all. See, now I gotta go ahead and give it all up. 1, 2 Kid put me on the spot. No, all right, I'm gonna give it up though. Y'all still gonna watch the video, but I'm pretty much give it up. Listen, man.
Watch the video.
You got to be able to, as a champion, especially if you're talking title defenses and so forth. You're going to be facing different opponents, different attributes, different dimensions, different personalities. You know, as far as aggressiveness or what have you. You have to be able to adjust. So Andy Ruiz was exposed in the fact that he's not able to adjust much. He's going to fight in one style. It's an effective style. Don't get me wrong. He has hand speed. He gets inside. It's an effective style, but he was exposed, and it showed that he's pretty much, if he can't fight in that style, you can beat him. And so that's basically what the video breaks down and explains. So y'all still
that, D. But
it said that in my video as well. I mean, D Jefferson. So I agree with you 100%.
But D though, I mean, how can he make adjustments when gravity is not on his side? That's 283. So I mean, like gravity, like the laws of physics say, look, you can't move. And that's the truth, though. I mean, he couldn't move them. He couldn't move them legs to close that distance to do the things that he wanted to do. And that's exactly what it is. And this is just like the Porter Spence fight. It wasn't that Spence wanted to fight that fight. It was that he didn't have an option because fucking Porter made him fight that fight because he could close that distance. Mikey couldn't close the distance like Porter could because he was explosive. Porter had the explosive legs to make that work. This dude couldn't explode because he was 300 pounds. So how is he going to cut the ring off? Yeah. What type of adjustments can this man make? He still had fast hands, but what type of adjustments could he make if his legs ain't moving the way he wants them to? The last 10 seconds of the fights, he's like, come on, fight me now.
Right.
A little too late.
Right, 1, 2 hand. 1, 2 Kid, you 100% right. Hey, Boom Man, please shout out everybody in the comment section.
Fast feet always beat fast hands.
Show love in the comment section.
Vizio. Shout out to my man Vizio. Shout out to my man Alpha Male. Shout out to my man Low Dog. Shout out to my man Ralph. Brendan Harden, Marta Machine, Ken Jones. Shout out to Monique. Shout out to Mondo Solo. Shout out to everybody that came through. Tim, Marvin,
Lock Dog.
Vic.
For real,
all my day ones, all my day ones.
LaRon 9817, Peace and Pugilism. Mike H, Peace and Pugilism. Victor Penn, Peace and Pugilism.
Hold up. We got 316 people in the building. Only 139 likes.
We so loyal.
We all the way fucking lit.
Loyal to our loyal
Tim Doug.
Bab McKenzie. Babs McKenzie. Peace and pugilism, baby. Reform video, peace and pugilism. Oh my God. Oh man, it's a beautiful night tonight.
Lisa Bell.
He said, "Oh my God."
Man, y'all need to be hitting that like button. We got
Landlord UK. Troy Green.
What type of weird shit you doing right now?
Everybody. Z King, peace and pugilism. Everybody, peace and pugilism. Oh my motherfucking God. Oh my God.
My God.
Yes, my God. Love you all in the chat. Hey, if we ain't say your name, my apologies. We love you all. Thank you. We ain't shit without you. You gotta show the respect to all the motherfucking viewers.
All I'm saying is,
ain't shit, regardless of whether y'all with me or not.
We got 300 people in the building right now. We got over 300 people watching us right now. Only 139 likes, man. Get the likes up. Go subscribe.
We need 250 likes, people.
DT, man. Speak No Mind Sports Talk. 1, 2, kid. Boxing Logic United, and my man, 2 hands up. Go subscribe, man. You see us, man. We got 326 now, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button.
We lit.
We in the building. We super lit up in this camp, bro. Let's go.
Say we appreciate you with all our hearts. God, Allah, Shamash,
Alhamdulillah.
Everything. Thank you so much for giving us your ears and time. And hit the like button. Let's get back on.
We hit 300 likes. I'm giving away an official 2 hands up toaster. I repeat, I'm giving away an official 2 hands up toaster for 300 likes.
And when you put that toast down, it's guaranteed to pop back up.
You feel
like
me?
1, 2. 2 hands. I want to touch on what you said. The perfect, and that was a great point. You said 2 good feet beat 2 good hands, and that's I'm gonna make that point. Look at Gary Russell and Lomachenko. You think Lomachenko's hands is faster than Gary Russell's? No. But his feet are better.
His feet
beat Gary Russell Jr.
But
that's right.
That fight was very, very tricky. Don't get me started.
He hella funny. Rago says he wants an official 2 hands up mod.
Yeah. Hey,
shout out
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. Anthony Joshua should consider keep coming in his fights at that weight. You know, work back on his strengthening. Stay at that weight, but work back on strengthening and get that power back up. And he's gonna be something terrible, man.
No, but
boxing that way and moving around with that lateral movement, and you know, that's a scary thought for a dude.
I don't think he lacked power at all, though, D. The first
he
landed busted him up.
He don't lack power. I'm not saying he lacks power. I'm saying that, you know, he was toting a different kind of power when he was, you know, just deep with the muscles. You can get that type of strength. You can get that strength back, but keep your muscles toned down. You know, Andrew, you know better than anything is ways to work that out. So that's what I'm saying. He should get into that, not bulking up the muscle, but just, you know, strengthening those punches and just keep boxing the way he's boxing, moving around, throwing that jab, keeping guys back. Bro, he's a terrible guy to have that type of skill because he has a good, I say he has a good power punch with him.
Man,
you know what I mean?
In the building, boy. We at 363 right now and only 152 likes, man. Who hating?
We need 200.
Nah, it ain't who hating. Who need 200? Who needs content? They came in to get some content.
Make sure you refresh your screen, boo. Because sometimes you gotta refresh your screen.
We whipping all this free work. We whipping all this free work for y'all. We need them lights up.
Hit the like button, beautiful spirits. We love you all. Thank you, and we appreciate you for it. Yo, so what do you think? Who do Joshua fight next again?
Who left?
Joshua should Dillian White.
I love to see the third match.
That'd
White? Be great.
He should beat him up. He should beat up Dillian White.
Wow. Why you say that, Mr. Two? Why you say that,
D. Jefferson?
D. Jefferson? Goddamn, it threw me off.
I got you, Magnus. Don't even worry about it.
I didn't expect that. Why you say that, D. Jefferson?
So check it out. So Dillian White always talking about how Herman don't want to give him this opportunity. Bam, this, that, and the third. He could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, you know, a lot of people been saying that Dillian White has been avoided by Wilder, right? So if Joshua just goes ahead and beats him up, shut down all the speculation, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he
that's
kills
actually
2 birds with 1 stone.
That's a good move. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right though. You're right though. That's actually that's a good point.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Do you think Matchroom is going to protect Dillian White? Do you think Dillian White really wants that fight with Wilder, or is Matchroom, is that all play?
No, not Wilder, Joshua.
Oh, you think he should beat Joshua down? Get Joshua.
No, Joshua, man, Dillian White not gonna
I
beat
mean,
Joshua.
Joshua should go and beat him down and get him out the way again.
And then the counter move is like what I said. Ruiz gonna go ahead and fight Wilder, and Wilder probably gonna knock him out. And then they're gonna say, look, he knocked him out. This dude had a war with him and then had to go 12 rounds with him, and that's gonna be the angle that they use. You know what I'm saying?
But then it's over for Ruiz, man. He taking that $13 million and he going to franchise about 10 Krispy Kremes, man. It's a wrap.
It's not over.
But 2 hands, check it out though. He got pay-per-view shares too, so he still got money coming, bro.
Oh yeah, he got a bag. He got a bag, but it still ain't gonna stop him from franchising about 10 Krispy Kremes.
Oh, not pay-per-view shares. I guess just view shares. I don't know how they did it. They have pay-per-view. I know he got more money.
It's gonna be a third fight though.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a third fight between them two.
I don't know if Ruiz gonna have the heart and the motivation after getting that big check.
I think
he's getting an even bigger check.
That means a bigger victory for Joshua in the third one.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, I think Ruiz will do it in a heartbeat, but I don't think it's gonna happen though. I think Ruiz will find a fight in Wilder because it's a PBC fighter, 2 PBC fighters, and you know they like keeping it in house, and that's exactly what's gonna go down. And they're gonna fight for the WBC and the damn PBC belt, and they're gonna call it unification.
No, that unification shit don't work, man.
Nah, it don't work. I'm just telling you.
There's no way that the IBF.
I know what they're gonna do. Just like Canelo gonna come down and fight Smith.
We got 471 people in the like right now. We need to be over 300 likes. Please,
I bet you,
beautiful spirits, chill. Hit over 300 likes. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. 300. Hit the like button right now. And all the moderators, to everybody hit the like button.
We need like a digital like donation cup.
Yep. Hit the like.
Put that joint up in the corner and be like,
that's
donations for likes.
Yeah, and ain't no super chat in here, man. Just give us your 2 cents. And all we ask
give us a like.
We got 500 motherfuckers in the like.
I don't want your bread. I just want a like.
Hit the like a bad chick.
It
Go ahead, man.
More than you can ever imagine. It helps the channel. It helps the individual channel like DT3 the Boom Man, 1-2 Kid, Mr. 2 Hands Up, motherfucker D Jefferson, and myself, Boxing Lashes United. It helps everybody. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the individual channel, the 5 individual channels that you see here.
Hey, man, we just hit 500, bruh. We just passed 500. Where the likes at?
We gotta be top chat right now, no question.
One of them. We're one of them.
Let's go.
Hey, y'all. So look, what do y'all think is a good next move for Filip Hrgović? He needs to go ahead and step it up now.
Hrgović?
Yeah.
Hrgović just knocked out Molina. I think he should step up, fight maybe a tougher fighter than Molina. Molina really didn't show us really nothing about the kid. I mean, he just showed that the dude got popped. He could punch pretty hard or whatever. But we want to see what he do against a real game opponent. I didn't look at Molina as a game opponent.
How about this? Filip Hrgović versus Adam Kalnaki.
Who?
Oscar Rivas.
Oh, I like Oscar too. Look, I said Adam Kalnaki.
Kalnaki would be a good fight too, though.
You know, you know who I see him fighting next to try to get a knockout on his record, a highlight knockout. Spilka.
Man, look, I'm sorry for Spilker's health. He need to stay up off the canvas, man. The nigga's already
Spilker-
sipping and short through a straw, man.
Spilker dropping down the cruiserweight.
Really? Why?
So the
I think-
punches won't be as hard.
I think he dropping. If I'm not mistaken, I think I read a report that he's gonna probably drop down the cruiserweight.
Man, I don't want to see Spilker get hit no more, man. Like, he after what Wilder and Chisora did to him, man,
Hey,
for real, man. He
What if
already
you-
sipping
hey,
fruit through
what
a
if it's
straw,
going to
man.
be Hrgovic versus Hunter?
I'm not really sold on Hunter like I was at first, man.
I ain't never been sold on Hunter, honestly, but Hrgovic would destroy that boy, man.
Cause he got a right hand too. He catch you.
I believe the guys you saw fight tonight, one of them going to fight each other in their next fight. Be honest. I think that's what tonight was about. A partial.
I think Hunter disappointed because he took a real high step up and a risk in Povetkin, and it didn't pan out the way he needed it to. He really needed that W.
He got his draw though.
After
that
the way
draw make him look bad because he really got beat though.
Mm-hmm.
After the way Dillian White struggled with the old man tonight, if Hrgovic really wanted to make a statement and step up, he fight Dillian White.
I don't
Let
know.
him do that. I feel with you. I feel you.
If I was his handlers, I wouldn't let him do that.
AD,
I'm with Mr. Two Hands. I wouldn't let him do it either, but I'm just saying he fights that
Fuck it,
fight
go
and
for
when he wins that fight, that makes a statement for real.
Shit. He got to do a championship next.
If he catches Dillian White out of shape, let him go do it.
Hey D, hey, what you think, D and 1-2 Kid? Because y'all know this better than anybody. What do y'all think is gonna happen when we get on Black Horseman's live stream and El Jefe got something to say about the fight? What y'all think El Jefe gonna say now?
El Jefe gonna get demolished, bro.
Yeah, he gonna get book bagged.
And also, hey, DC3. I'm glad you said. I want to. That's what I meant. Somebody connect the Black Horseman. Tell them to get on here tonight.
I was curious why because man, y'all need to also go ahead and subscribe to the NBBC and the UGC because this is all real talk right here.
Right,
Everybody
1, 2,
here
3,
from DQ3, the Boom Man, you got Magnus, you got Speak Your Mind Sport Talk, you got Two Hands. Man, I'm telling you, the party is here, and that's what it is. So just keep it coming. We ready.
That's
Feel
straight
free,
facts.
all
I
you
could
guys
have said it
that
better
tuned in, man,
myself.
go subscribe. You see us DT3 the Boom Man, 1-2 Kid, Myron Magnus, Boxing Logic United, Speak Your Mind Sports Talk, Two Hands Up. Subscribe.
Hey,
Everybody,
this is for the panel though. I don't know if y'all boys know this, but the LDBC is about to have a really fucked up 2020. I'm telling you now. God, they 2020 about to be fucked up. Like they done caught L's in every way possible, bruh. Like the skirt has been lifted. The thongs have been pulled up. Like them niggas is done.
Man.
Done. They're done. We
Niggas
coming.
is washed.
2020 is finna be our year from the UGC to the NBBC. It's finna be our year, bro. We just started this March of this year. We just started in March. So we finna kill a game next year. So be ready. UGC NBBC to take over 2020.
I just put a video out a couple of days ago, right? It was titled "The Truth is Viral." That's what it is, bro. We just been spitting that truth the whole time. The shit is viral. That shit goes viral, man. People in the hunt, they in search for the truth. They trying to dig through all of the mainstream media, through all of the bullshit on social media to find the truth. We've been spitting the truth the whole time. Now the truth coming out the light, so it's viral, bro. That shit goes viral.
You got the UGC, the
It's a rare
NBBC,
thing, bro. You gotta stumble over 15 fake niggas to probably hit 1 or 2 real niggas.
Yep,
that's right. That's right.
Can we get 200 likes, please? It's 500, y'all. Can at least some of y'all hit the like button so we get 200 likes? We just need 20 people.
We need 300. We need 350 likes. Shout out to my man DT3 1-2 Kid, Myron Magnus, Boxing Logic
Y'all
United,
making me mad.
Mr. Two Hands Up.
Likes. Y'all making me mad.
And then you take all them groups and you put them together, and you know what you got? You got the THC, the Truth Hurts crew, and that's what the fuck we is, and we coming through, and that's how the fuck we doing it.
Oh, THC, I like that. Truth Hurts crew. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
We got 188, 558. We on our way to 600. We're going to take 600 before the motherfucking show is off.
Shout out to my man Black. Where is you at? Why ain't
hit the
Black
like
up on
button,
here?
spirits.
I said
We need 300.
Where's
We need
IOTBA?
300 likes, beautiful spirits.
Where y'all
300
at? Where my boys at? I
Hit
sent
the like button.
button.
It helps the channel and it helps us help you. Hit the like button.
Man, I don't know. Black came in early in the stream, and I had put the link in. I think he might have been busy or something, but I put the link in the stream when I saw Black. He just came in and left a comment to show his support.
Yeah,
Hit the like button.
and that's what he do. And that's why he get big ups from me 24/7. Him and IOTBA, because they always come through. They always support, even if they busy. And that's what y'all do. Everybody in the chat, show support to the people that show you love. Man, I got comments. I made videos. I hit everybody that be hitting my chat. Y'all all get shout outs. And I edit like a motherfucker, man. My shits be hot. And so don't two hands. So that's just how we get down. And these live chats on Speak Your Mind, Sports Talk, DT3, the Boom Man, be straight fire. And I can't forget my man Magnus, because he doing his thing with his turban. And that's just how it's going down. We mixing it up. We making adjustments. That's how we get down.
They're not hitting the like button because of the turban's gone.
Boo, boo, boo.
Look at this. Look at this. Somebody look at this. Terrell, stop it. Stop it, Terrell. Terrell, stop it. Stop it, Terrell.
That's a basic comment. Basic comment.
Hey, Terrell, I always told you, man. He got a Colin Kaepernick picture. He's the definition of confused.
This is the definition of reaching. This is the definition of reaching right here. Someone takes an ass whooping and it's like, damn, you look basic.
That nigga's new name is Stretch Armstrong. He be reaching so much.
I don't got time for you, Terrell. I don't got time for you, Terrell. You got too many hitters on the panel right now, Terrell. And AJ just won too, and you was one of the main ones that said Ruiz was gonna beat AJ, and how AJ don't got no chin, he got a glass jaw, and Ruiz hit him with some good shots, and he still stood there. Shut up, Terrell.
Stop it. Stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense.
Ruiz's face looked like he was in a basic fight.
You reaching Stretch Armstrong.
He basically was getting fucked up. He was basically eating the jab. He was basically getting cut up from a right hand. He was basically getting outboxed, and he basically couldn't move because he was too fucking fat. How about that?
There you go.
Gravity fucked his whole life up. That's a fact.
My turban look dope as fuck right now.
Basically.
No, your turban look drunk as fuck right now.
My turban look dope.
Your turban is drunk, nigga.
Hey, you can't wrap a turban like this if you're drunk. What the fuck are you talking about?
Your turban's on bourbon.
Your turban's on
bourbon. Your turban is on hella bourbon, nigga.
I don't drink it. I ain't drinking bourbon. I'm drinking Scotch whiskey.
That's 1-2 kid, man. 1-2 kid. 1-2 kid always coming with the 1-2s.
Yeah, 1-2. I'm a 1-2 his ass. Get rid of that fucking Superman sign.
Hell no.
Show your face.
No, leave that on.
Nah, man, I can't show my face. If I show my face, everybody got to put their girlfriend away. You know, I'm a pretty motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? If I show my face, man, the game gonna change. I'm just gonna, keep my mask on, and you know what I mean? I'm gonna stay like
I'm gonna take a drink to that shit. Hey, man. Enjoy your families. Love everybody.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Put some brakes on it. We at 620. We are at 620, and we only got 194 likes. I need 6 people.
I cannot believe it.
To hit the like button. If you have not done it, you need to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to D Jefferson, Speaking My Sports Talk. Subscribe to Myron Magnus, Boxing Lodge United. Subscribe to my man, Mr. Two Hands Up. And subscribe to my boy, my brother from another mother, 1-2 Kid. Subscribe. We got 624 people in the building and only 194 likes. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Okay. Now let's go to the future. As we were before, let's pick it back up again. Again, one more time. Who do you think Anthony Joshua fights next?
Pulev. We already said Pulev.
Yeah, Pulev.
We already said that.
Okay, but we got so many more people.
But I'm on this hero. I'm on. What did he say?
We got 200 more people.
Yeah, you're right.
More than last time.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I didn't think about it like that.
Anthony Joshua's fight, you think he's gonna fight Pulev for the mandatory? Because it's a mandatory. Can Pulev get Joshua out of there?
I think Joshua gets Pulev out of there quick, fast. Okay. That fight ain't gonna go long, I promise you.
Now that's an early night for Joshua.
I gotta get on Terrell. I'm on Terrell's muffin cap back. I'm on this dude's head. He got me all the way.
Terrell Knox, what's up, Terrell?
Terrell won't come in. Terrell not gonna come in. I'm just gonna get on.
Angel Santos in the building.
Ken Jones.
What's up,
Angel, what's going on?
What up, Angel?
Brendan Hardy, piece of future.
That's my man's. Rocket Strike in the building. That's what I'm talking about.
Rocket Strike. What's up, Rocket Strike?
What's popping? Rocket Strike in the building. Everybody, see, man. Y'all got see. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's that DT-Magnus NBBC movement, man. UGC in the building.
Yeah, you know UGC in the building.
Man,
we
the
all up in here.
LBBC boarding up their houses right now, B.
Yeah, the LBBC.
Y'all don't realize it was a turban. Y'all don't realize it's a turban.
We can't get a break.
They ain't realize it was a turban on bourbon.
It was a turban. Oh my God!
Hold on, bro.
Those are Arabians.
This combination killing them, DT3. This combination killing them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This the THC right here.
Yeah, this the energy right here.
Yeah, UGC, NBBC, fucking DT3, two hands. Oh my God, D Jefferson, Magnus. Come on, we got, and look at the chat is lit with big channels. Rocket Strike, motherfucking Angel Santos. Oh my God, man.
We all the way live.
As you gotta believe this straight fire, man. Shit, they shouldn't even be a like button. They should be a fire button. Y'all should be tagging that shit.
You motherfucking right. Hey,
that's why I got official two hands toasters.
Two hands toasters, yup. And they pop out like boom, 1, 2, kid.
So what is your opinions on this
pop
kid?
Out like likes.
What's your opinions on this kid Pacheco? Who knows who what? Pacheco.
Man, all I can say is man the fuck down. Scrape that nigga up off the deck. Get him out of there.
Yeah.
Pacheco though. Pacheco won.
Yeah.
He won.
Man the fuck down.
He did win. But I think
he said scrape that nigga off the deck.
Hold up.
Who should Pacheco fight next?
I don't know. He only got like 7 or 8 fights. He's so young.
Hey, okay, my question: how many people really enjoyed the card tonight?
I did.
I loved it. Best card of the year.
I hated
that card was good. That card was good.
It was.
I just hated the Dillian White fight.
Right. That really disappointed me because at no point should Dillian White's fight been the most lackluster of all of them.
How many people enjoyed a cheeseburger tonight besides Andy Ruiz? DT3, you shouldn't be eating no damn no type of stay off the cookies, stay off the cheeseburgers. You got a fight coming up. I'm on your ass. You better stay in shape and keep your diet straight. We watching you. We all watching you. You just keep doing what you're doing, man. No cheeseburgers promotion.
No cheeseburger promotions.
No cheeseburgers, no fries. No.
Well, y'all
Angus
already
beef
know.
franks,
Y'all
no
already
nothing.
know I'm not eating no cheeseburgers. Y'all already know that.
No tofu burger promotion.
Yeah, this Assalamu Alaikum promotions.
Hey, DT3. We got 2 hours in. We should cut it and start another one.
Yeah, I'm about to cut it. I'm about to cut it off in about 30 seconds because I want to have a full 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if I can get it to about 700 to 800, but I got to do some errands in the house.
Let's go again. It's going to be going all through the night.
Damn, if y'all got the 700, I would have showed my face. Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Damn. Oh, well.
We're 50 away from 700, man. But at the same time, I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful that we were able to do this stream. I'm grateful to be able to share the panel with such great people. I'm grateful to have an excellent host to do this show with, and my boy Myron Magnus. I'm grateful that I got the subscribers that I have, and I'm grateful for the fact that you guys all tuned in and you guys came on to show your support to your boy and Myron Magnus as well. You know what I'm saying? So
and to 1 2 Kid.
Oh, snap. Hold up.
I just gotta say this. This the new way.
Hold up. What's up? We got a dude that's saying Team Wilder. What's up,
yo,
dog?
what's good, man?
Oh, Jeffrey.
El
Jeffrey.
El Heifer in the building.
El Heifer, Holmes.
I'm here to eat crow, man.
Oh, shit. Did you just say that? Did you say that?
Appreciate
oh, my God.
That's funny.
Damn.
Hey, my man lost, man, but we need that trilogy, man.
He gonna get a trilogy with Wilder.
For sure.
Hey, respect.
But
he said I'm here to eat crow, man.
Better put that
AJ needs to man up, fight Wilder, or give Ruiz a trilogy, man. Because I'm tired of this bullshit away.
We'll save that debate for the UGC channel for when Black hop on and we can talk about that. But I gotta go. I got clothes to wash, babies to look after, a wife to handle. So I want to say thank y'all. God bless y'all. Thank you, 1 2 Kid. Thank you to my boy Myron Magnus. Thank you to my boy D Jefferson, Speaking Mind Sports Talk. I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in. You already know, from me, from Myron Magnus to me, we want to say thank you. Feel free to stop in next week. DT-Magnus Boxing Talk Podcast 111. Tune in next Saturday, next Sunday. And like my boy Mr. Two Hands say, it costs you nothing to pay a
nigga no mind.
I appreciate you all. I love motherfucking G's in the house.
Respect. I just gotta say this, man.
Say it.
This fucking panel, man. This panel of 5, man. We the wave. Y'all better be on the lookout because more is coming. We gonna run this shit back like a game of 21.
Hey, it's a dope ass panel right here, bro. It's a dope ass panel.
Yeah, shit is lit. Shit is all the way live.
Everybody's
and on that note,
at the same time.
You know what it is.
Everybody's mad analytical. Boxing historian with Speak Your Mind. D Jefferson, super analytical. Your ass, super analytical. 2 hands. Oh my God, we DMV. Me, DMV, super analytical. I mean, you really get everything you want. It's like all you can eat buffet in this live right here. No, real talk. It is. That wasn't a joke. I'm being honestly serious.
I feel
it's like the all you can eat buffet in this motherfucking panel right here.
Don't forget about 1 2 Kid. He dropped off, but that man be dropping
1 2
on
Kid.
1 2 Kid's off the chain. Yeah, he was included.
Hey, what was the? Hey, we like Michigan. We like Michigan with Chris Webber and Jalen Rose and them niggas. We the Fab 5.
Motherfucker, right.
Hey. So, but all right, I gotta go, y'all. 100.
All right, guys.
Salute to the chat.
Salute.
Peace out.
Spirits. Hit the like button, subscribe to everyone. Take the fucking turban off.